Yo, 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 Surreal Talk Radio, your man, Calico the Surrealist on WPRK 91.5 FM Winter Park, kicking it at the dog with our special guests. Yes, I got my co-host in here rocking with me, so I'm going to introduce y'all to them. We're going to get this thing going. We got DJ Rogue in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
DJ Rogue. We got DJ Exclusive in here. What's going on, Cuzzo?
Yes, sir. Chilling like a villain, you know me.
Yes, sir, indeed. All right, man. Hot show for y'all lined up tonight. We're going to set it off with my surreal topic of the day. Got music from around the way. We got our throwback track, and my favorite part over all of that is this pump it or dump it. Y'all get to call in and talk to us about the music we playing and everything we saying right here on Surreal Talk Radio. All right, man. But now, man, my special guest chilling with us tonight. This brother right here is definitely a legend in the game. Always, you know what I'm saying, in a GOAT conversation, especially when talking, lyricist, certified hit maker, Grammy nominated, one of my personal influencers in the game as far as a rapper. Sold millions of records, man. We got the Funk Doctor Spot. We got Redman on the line. What's going on, bro? You there?
Yeah, you already know. We here, bro.
All right, man. You sounded good. Good.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Hey, man, first of all, man, I want to thank you for, everything you've done for hip hop. Definitely want to thank you, what I'm saying, for helping us, doing this show, helping us grow the platform and all of that. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
sir. Come on, anytime, brother.
All right, man. Loving it. All right, man, let's get it going. My surreal topic of the day. My topic tonight, or my title, should I say, is Still Got It. And I'm talking about rappers like Nas, man, who back in 2021 won his first Grammy. Killer Mike last year, taking home 3 Grammys. Snoop Dogg just dropped a hot album. I heard my man Ice Cube did the same. And Redman just dropped the Muddy Waters 2. So I want to talk about this one right here, man. Let's get straight to it and talk about this Muddy Waters 2, man. First of all, Red, bro, how you feeling about the response right now about that you're getting from dropping this album?
The response from Muddy Waters 2, bro, like, I'm litty like a titty right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like, cause you gotta understand, like, this is one of the most anticipated albums. It's sort of like Dre Detox, but finally coming out, feel me?
Yeah.
So I served a meal, a 4-course meal, and then dessert.
What?
Like everyone is satisfied. I left no stone unturned. For the haters to be like, nah, the album whack. I wasn't having none of that. Of course, you're always gonna have someone saying something about it, but it's cool. I take that with a grain of rice, bro. But overall, I served my fans. I served my cult. I served my culture.
Yes, sir.
And they're happy. They're completely happy from all the songs with the skits and everything that they anticipated from a Redman brand and a product. And from me labeling it Muddy Waters 2, it was like, all right, that was another hump on my back, like how I'm gonna top that. And I succeeded. And I succeeded with a plan. So great response. Thanks to everybody out there that had the patience and waited this long. And they were satisfied at the end of the day. Because I gave them 32 cuts, skits and everything. You feel me? So they were definitely well served.
Indeed, man. Yeah, definitely, man. You definitely brought the same energy that you always bring. If you're a 90s hip hop head, you're going to love it. You know what I'm saying? And, one thing I like about it is that you're not trying to sound like today's artist. You know what I'm saying? You definitely stayed true to Redman, like you said, the brand that you used to giving us. You mentioned that you named it Muddy Waters 2. My personal favorite Redman album is There Is a Dark Side, which was released in 94. But I want to know, man, after 28 years, you know what I'm saying? Like, why did you take so long? Why did you take 28 years to release this one?
Well, first, it was in the beginning, like I really had an album done like in 2010, but it wasn't worldly enough, if you will. Like my 2010 Muddy Waters 2 album was straight boom bap. Like I didn't care about, having having records that can relate or streaming records. It was straight like just hardcore lyrics, boom bap. And it wasn't colorful. And I'm at an age now where I got to help heal people through my music. I got to be more responsible in my music. Just having a gang of hard joints with just a gang of bunch of punchlines and lyrics, I can do that all day. The reason I released Jack Boy Beats, all those freestyles I was doing.
Yeah.
So uh, and then I went through a period of time where I had court issues, and my court issue thing, going through a thing with my ex-wife that lasted like maybe 9 years. And then you would add like 2 years on top of that for planning to go through that. So it was like a really honestly, it was God's timing. Lot of God's timing. I've been patient with. I was healing myself through that process. And it really took a lot out of me where I wasn't focused. I wasn't confident to drop the album. I didn't have a plan behind it. I didn't know what distro I was going to. I was just like, I was just lost for a while. And then I just literally got out my court issue last year, 2024. And that's when I started going ham. So it had a lot to deal with me being, it had a lot to deal with me healing through that process. It had a lot to do with my court issues. And it had a lot to do with me constructing the album in a way where I'm feeding my audience, not just giving them something to chew on. I wanted to feed them mentally, socially, physically, healing wise. So I had a lot of planning to do. So that was a process for me, bro.
Okay, no doubt, man. I appreciate you sharing that with us. Um, I want to dig into some of these tracks, man. I definitely want to appreciate you for the Superman Lover, keeping that thing going. Like, yeah, man, with the storytelling, man, you be on it, man. Like you be on it.
Hey, that's why Slick Rick is one of my mentors, man. I get it from him, bro.
For sure, man. Let's talk about some of these producers you had on the album. Of course, Eric Sermon, the Rottweiler, Crisis. What is this? Teak, Underdo.
Yeah,
You did
see
your
for
own.
Hallway Productions. Yeah,
Yeah, man. You did your own joints on there as well.
yes.
So let's talk about this though, because you got, like you said, a lot of the boom bap style and everything like that. How do you feel about the beats and like trap beats and stuff like that that's going on now? Like, how do you even feel about that?
All right. Well, first shouting out the producers on the album like Rockwallers, Vinyl Frontiers from overseas, Theory Has It. Me and Eric Sermon collabed on one, Tall Black Guy, Teak from Hallway Productions, Dez the producer, DJ Static, Crisis, Mike and Keys, and Rick Rock. Um, those are not just well, a couple of them I don't know personally, like Tall Black Guy and Teak the Freak. I just know them through speaking to them. But the other producers is like they went through my healing process with me, meaning uh, the way we executed a plan to put this music out. They actually sat with me through my problems the last nine years, and I sat with them with their problems the last 9 years, especially me and Rockwaller. Me and Rockwaller, we talk like during that process of the album, we would just be on the phone 5 hours at a time every day, just sitting at the board, FaceTiming, leaving the FaceTime up while we work. And guys like Vinyl Frontiers, Theory Has It, there's the producer, my boy DJ Static. We would just talk about life. Like a lot of the times we didn't build on the music. Some of them weeks we would just talk about their personal problems. I'll talk about my personal problems, and we build as men. And I really feel once you build with the producer, you get a fabric. You gain a fabric with between the artist and a producer. You gain a connection. So they were willing to sit with me through that. They were willing to say, you know what, here, you stay with the beats. I'm not going to take the beats and give them to somebody else. Those are your beats. Until you come out your court situation, we lit. So I really appreciate these guys. That's why I got to shout them out, especially my young brother Rockwaller. And far as the trap beats of the day, like the music of today, look, everybody know that a lot of things sound the same. And that's cool for the new generation. That's cool, like how some of them move. Not all of them, but some of them is like kind of repetitive.
Yeah.
I tapped into a little bit of newness, but not so much new where it's recognizable, and you're like, oh, Redman trying to tap into the new gen. No, I'm upping the flavor of what I do, if you will.
I got you.
Like for example, the song "Ghetto Motivation," which is one of my favorite joints on the album.
Okay.
I produced that with my boy Chris. Shout out to my boy Chris Max too. Sorry about that. He produced with me on there as well. Um, that song right there was a little bit tapping of the new generation, kind of like the early 2010 trap music, if you will, sort of a little bit trappish.
Right.
But a lot of artists, the young artists, got a lot of great music out there that I listen to as well. But a lot of it is repetitive as well, and a lot of people can agree with that. So I
Right.
don't have really nothing to say about that. They're doing a thing. Whatever works for them, let it work. But don't never be afraid to try something new. And sometimes I hear a couple of dudes using a little boom back.
Yeah.
They using old samples that we used in the day. They tapping in the samples, so that's cool too.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, stick your chest out. Tell them, yeah, some of them using our stuff. Yeah, they still
Right,
influence. They still influence.
right,
All right,
right.
man. So I want to I know I ain't got a lot of time to. I want to cram as much as this in as I can. I want to talk
No
about these
worries.
collaborations. For me is a huge thing, and I love how you did your thing with these features and collabs.
Oof.
Method Man. Ooh, you guys are a whole product in itself, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a quick question. This is kind of like off of the Muddy Waters 2 subject. It's kind of like off track, but I want to ask this, man, because I got you on the line.
Right.
How many times have you and Redman had to go and you and Method Man had to rewrite your verses because of the other your counterpart is just so hard?
Say that again. Sorry, boss.
Like how many times have you had to like go back and rewrite a verse, or Method Man had to go rewrite a verse because you just came so hard, or he just came so hard? He's like, nah, I could come harder.
Um, you know what? We never did that because you know why? His style complements mine. My style complements his.
Dope.
It's usually like the thing about me and him is that we don't have to go super hard.
Mm.
To like, don't get me wrong, we're very competitive. We're very competitive. Um, but we never had to listen to each other verse and say, "Oh wow, you went this way." It's never been that. Our styles complement each other, and not just our styles, our character
Yeah.
complement each other. See, there's a lot to be an MC. It's not just about the bars; it's the character, it's the delivery, it's the flow,
Right.
it's the punctuation, it's the discipline. It's so much to be an MC. That's why when they say a person is the GOAT or he's the best, we got to take these things in consideration. Like, okay, he got some good bars, but his delivery is just, is just the same. It's nothing different. So, like, we have that character,
Yeah.
if you will. We have the ingredients of being an MC, which shows in our tracks when we do it. So when we lay in a track and we know the subject of the song, me and him going to bring a different story to the table on that song. Like if we had to go back and I listen to his joint, he listened to my joint, we had to rewrite. Then we kind of breaking the fabric of what we have. You feel me?
I understand exactly what you're saying, man. I feel you 100%. In terms of like iron sharpens iron, right? Could you tell me this? Something about Method Man that made you a better rapper, or is that not even a part of? Is that not even a question?
We both make each other better. Like here's the thing, we make each other want to do better.
Indeed.
Like we already know we skillful or whatever, but we make each other want to be better men first, and then it shows in the music.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You guys had Snoop. You had Snoop on the album.
Facts.
Man, Snoop, he's taking a lot of heat for this Trump thing that's going on.
Y'all leave my brother Snoop alone.
I ain't gonna even ask you about it, man. Leave it alone.
Y'all leave him alone.
KRS-One, that joint right there was fire. That's definitely a standout track you did on the album, as far as my opinion.
KRS-One is my mentor. He's an ingredient of who I am today.
That's love, man. That's what's up.
Right.
Faith Evans, you did the joint with her. Can you tell me real quick, like just a quick version of how this song came to be?
Me and Rockwallow. First of all, our song, one of our favorite songs is, say, but the original artist. My bad, I got brain fart. Sorry, but that was our favorite song. We recreated it, and it was literally just in general layman terms. Yo, I'm getting Faith to do this. She from Brick City. Brick City, we lit. Jersey, we lit right now. And I'm getting Kid Capri on it.
Wait, hold
and
on, hold
it
on, hold
worked
on, Red.
out.
I gotta stop you. I gotta stop you.
All right.
Faith is from Florida, man.
Yes, she is.
Huh?
Faith is from Florida now. Come on now. We in
Faith
Florida
is from
now.
Florida.
Yeah.
She was
I
born
don't
out
know.
here.
I don't know the Florida Faith. I know the Brick City Faith.
Ah,
Okay, yeah. Now she might have been raised. She
I
might have
don't
been.
know. I didn't know she from Florida. Like, all right, we're gonna have to check her Brick City card then.
We gonna have to check
But
because yeah.
yeah, but here's the thing. She went to school with my sister. Like, she's family. Like,
Okay.
and this was at a young age. Like, so where she came from before then, I don't know. But you know what? Just for y'all saying that, I'm gonna have to check her credit card on that.
Check her out for me, man. All right. We definitely can't let you off the hook without talking about this Light It Up song, bro. Bro,
yes.
Naughty by Nature, Lords of the Underground. Hey, matter of fact, hey, bro, we just seen DJ Lord Jazz at Thurston Howe's party the other night. Lords of the Underground, Shaquille O'Neal. Check that out. Man, Shaq on there, Queen Latifah. Wow.
All Brick City originators.
Rod Digger, yeah, the whole Jersey.
Shaq had the hardest line in that record to me.
Shaq, that's another Orlando representing right there. Look at that.
But he ain't from Orlando though.
Now you're right. You know,
he from Brick City, went to Orlando though.
Hey, Red, we gotta claim something, man. We just trying to. We
can't let you have it all.
We trying to come up, you know. Oh man, but that record right there, bro. Like, what did you do to get everybody on there? How did you get that together? How hard was that to get everybody on one record?
Honestly, it wasn't hard at all. The only hardest part was waiting for Queen Latifah to have time. That was it.
Oh,
Everybody else, they pulled up, showed out. Honestly, I gotta say this too. Like the Queens, they gave us the business. The Queens gave us the business. All the ladies on that track gave the men the business.
Hey, but Rod Dick, yeah, man, I agree.
yeah. The ladies, and as they should, they should. Like I say in any interview, I will put my state, Newark, New Jersey, for all the queens that's from Newark, New Jersey, against any queens from any state, any queens. Pull up any queens that think they got the business with a bunch of queens that got bars. Pull up.
I hear you, man. Up. All right, cool, man. Back to this album, though, man. I'm trying to stay focused. Muddy Waters 2. You came with the skits, man. You know, you always make sure that the album stay funny. And I got a sideways question for you, man, because you're a funny dude. Top 3 comedians of all times from Redman.
Eddie Murphy. Wow, Eddie Murphy. Why would you even put me there right now, bro? Richard Pryor, of course. Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, and oh my God. Who did I like watching?
I'm liking the list so far, though, you know.
No, man, come on. It got to be Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, and I got to choose Chris Rock over Martin Lawrence.
Chris Rock.
Nice.
I got to choose Chris. Even though, like, I like a lot of comedians out there, like Phil, he is,
that's my man.
Is crazy with it.
Yeah, man. That man had me on the floor.
Chris Rock, definitely.
Okay. Hey, man, another quick question along these lines. MTV Cribs, man, was that real or was that staged?
No, man, that was real all day. I was just the one that wasn't willing to sacrifice my character in showing a fake crib, because my hood wouldn't have believed that. Not at all.
Okay. Nah, I respect you, man. I definitely respect you, man. And
that was
man.
Bro, it's really, to be honest with you, man, I got to pause, man. It's a beautiful thing just to have you on the line, bro. I grew up listening to you, man. Like, man, this is crazy for me. But back to the album. Creative process, man. I want to talk about, is there anything you did different than on this album that you, earlier albums you didn't do?
You know what? Good question. Like your style, brother. You know what? Yes, I actually weighed out each song, meaning I actually took time and here's the thing, like we all can do an album, and sometimes the how can I put this? All right, you can have dope songs for your album, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't sequence them the right way,
Yo,
and I heard a lot of albums that had dope records, but they wasn't sequenced right, which made the album not great.
bro, yo, man, listen, let me just cut in real quick and piggyback off what you just said, man. Shout out to my man Stray. Me and Stray was talking today, and he was like, yo, Redman was a DJ first, so he was like, I could listen to this album. It's long, and then we was like, it's probably the longest Redman album we've ever heard, but it don't sound long. Like it sounds like if you can listen to it all the way through because it's like it just flows all the way through. He was like, because Redman was a DJ first, he probably knew how to make it pick which song would sound better going first, second, third in sequence.
Smart man.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. And what's funny is Rockwaller told me today that one of his white homeboys, he's a little older than us too. He was like, yo, you know that guy Redman, your boy, I can listen to his album and understand his lyrics. They're clear.
Yeah.
And I could just listen to it all the way through without stopping. Like, and a lot of people said that for it to be as long as it is, it's sequenced right that you can play it and you won't even recognize how long it is, because it is an hour and like maybe 20 minutes
Right.
or something like that. But he's right. I was a DJ and still is a DJ, so I know how the records would fall. But going back to your question, what I did different was I took my time with the sequence more, but I also had a balance with the records. It wasn't, like I said before, a lot of just rap, 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 rap. I had balance. I had color. I had grown records, if you will, for the grown folks. Because my '90s people, we grown now. All my fans from the '90s, they got babies. They in the house. They got a backyard barbecuing.
Yeah.
I had to do it for them. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I had more of a balance this go around.
Love that answer, man. All right, cool, man. One of the things that the younger artists be doing is they got this thing where they be freestyling and punching in and stuff like that or whatever. Are you still like writing, or are you doing anything like that as far as the actual recording process?
No, I write. I write. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm like if I write a joint and I'm doing a verse and I don't like two bars in it, I might go in right on the spot and try to freestyle something in there. I'm not gonna lie, but doing a record punching in all for the freestyle. No, I did that once. I did that on a couple of records, like on this record on the Red Gone Wild album. I did it on Pimp Nuts, and I just punched in each line I was just thinking of. I punched in, and and I would do 6 bars. I'll rap it. I'm like, that's cool, but I punched in the whole record. But I like writing because I like my words going to live forever.
Yeah.
And I want the young artists to realize and remember. Your songs, your catalog is going to outlive you.
Yes.
Forever. When you die, your songs is going to be in the world forever. So you want to make sure your words are powerful. Then when they look back at you 25,000 years from now, they be like, damn, that guy Redman, he has some lyrics. I like this. So make sure what you write is confident, is world healing, and it resonates with the future and what's going on till the next 25,000 years. It'll still be relatable, if you will.
Okay. I've seen some rumors and stuff like that or whatever. I just want to get you to clear up. Let me know, even if it's just simple as this, that's true or that's false. Abstinence and not smoking for like the last couple of years or something like that, to that effect. Is that true of you, or have you been not having sex and not smoking and things of that nature in the last couple of years for some kind of fast?
Yeah, it was like from maybe 2021 to 2023.
Okay.
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I was going through a lot, and what I was telling you about earlier, why the album took so long, because I was going through a very powerful healing with God. First of all, I'm a child of God, and I don't play when it comes to Holy Spirit, Jesus, and my God, my Father, Savior Jesus Christ. I don't play when it comes to that. And I had an opportunity to go left, like I've been doing, feeding my flesh. And I had another chance, opportunity to go right, and I chose to go right. And for me to go right and to get a better reception, I had to cut out distractions. I had to change my diet. And everyone needs to know that your diet just don't consist of food. Your diet consists of what you listen to, who you're around, what you're talking about, what you're feeding your soul, sex, drinking. I don't drink whatever, but it's part of feeding the flesh. I want it better for myself. And in order for me to get there, I had to cut out the distractions. I couldn't get where I'm at right now if I hadn't stopped sex and smoking. And believe me, it was the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life because I was crying, laughing, whining, sighing. It happened 2.5 years straight. But I look at myself now and it was necessary. And I'm going to tell you something too, fellas. If any of you guys decide to do it, let me tell you something. The women, oh my God, the women smell when a dude is in transformation. I I got more better receptance from women than just from me going through that than me being Redman. They just like, oh my God, I love this guy right here, who you are. They would literally throw their panties at me. Like literally, like, can I just come over and cook for you? I know you're going through a transfer. Let me just, I mean, crazy, bro. Crazy, which put a light bulb in my head. Like, you know what? Women want purpose. Women want purpose out of a man. Yeah. And if you think that, because I'm a very, look, everybody know, look, my women know I'm a freaky motherfucker. That's what my woman knows. But you will find out once you get to a point of yourself and healing, oh my God, and you're able to treat a woman right, oh my God, you can get a woman to love you any way you want. It is amazing. So yes, to answer your question, bro, I had to go through that to get to a better place with myself, spiritually and mentally.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, listen, you talking up a part two. We definitely gonna have to have a Red Man part two with this, this new side of Red Man too.
Facts.
I gotta get some more. I gotta squeeze in one or two more. What do I want to hit you with? What do I want to hit you? I got so much on this thing. Boom. Target audience. Let's talk about that for a quick second here. Are you even concerned with gaining new fans, or is that something you just trying to cater to the fans you already have?
I'm trying to just cater to the fans I already have. I'm fine with the fans I already have. Like, it's enough of them to keep food on the table and to supply them. Now, don't get me wrong. If I get new fans, cool.
Right.
But I have a cult. Redman and Method Man, we have a cult. Meaning, when we're hot, our fans, our cult is supporting us. When we're not, our cult is supporting us still. We don't have microwave fans. When you're hot, you're not. They're going to the next person. So if I gain new fans, I want them to listen to me and understand why the new culture do what they do and understand where it come from. And hopefully they can learn something from me.
For sure. Now, us old heads, man, us old fans, we like CDs and stuff. We don't be we ain't with that streaming and stuff. Is there any plans on releasing, or do you already have any physical copies of the Muddy Waters too?
Yes, there is. I'm working on my vinyls right now. Vinyls should be done in another month. And I'm gonna do like a quick run of CDs as well. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all can follow me at Redman Gilla, RADMANGILLA on the Twitter, or check out my store, Doc's Block, Richmond Hood, www.richmondhood.com, and I'll be selling them through my website exclusively. So yes, in another month, give me another month, and we'll be lit.
All right, cool. I got one question from the
Yep.
audience I want to read for you, man. I'm gonna let you get up out of here. Man, I wanted to ask you what's next for Red Man. We'll save that
Oh,
for
you can
next.
ask me that too, bro.
All right, what's next for Red Man?
Directing more, Uh, UEP, the United Empowerment Party, we're the first federally approved cannabis party, meaning we're no different from the Democratic Party, the Republican Party. You have the first of its kind federally approved national cannabis party. It's called the United Empowerment Party. Check out the work we're doing in the cannabis industry at www.unitedempowermentparty.org or follow us on IG. What we about is the structure of the cannabis industry. We are a party, so we're not gaining any money. We're raising funding. We're raising money through funding. So if you want to be a part of the movement, check out what we're doing. Our goal is to deschedule cannabis. Okay. Do your homework on the the scheduling of cannabis right now is not great. What we need to do is deschedule cannabis and let everyone have an opportunity with this plant that God gave us for free. Besides that, directing more, getting more behind the camera, if you will. I want to do a lot of work as far as learning how to shoot, directing a movie, just doing a lot of other work besides rap.
Gotcha.
You feel me? So y'all, and plus healing myself more. I got a lot more work to do on that. So y'all can just tune into what I'm doing. Follow me on the social media, and you hear about the work I'm putting in.
Most deaf. All right. So the question from the audience is, one of this guy's name is Roberto Font. He says, my favorite rap duo song of all time is Rock Wilder. I've gotten into plenty of arguments over it. Most people discredit the song because of its length, but I've heard that there's a full version, which is crazy, but y'all won't release it. Is that true? And if so, could I please know why?
Um, there is a longer version. We can't find it. We did it way back in the day. And understand, like we did a longer version. I didn't like it because it didn't have no hook. And I was just like, man, look, let's just shorten it. Let's just keep it the way it is. I can't find it. Rockwaller can't find it. Meth cannot find it. But you know what? Things happen for a reason. And when it first, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When it first came out, we was on fire because the DJ had no choice but to bring it back because it was so short. So it worked out for the best. You feel me?
Yeah.
But my guy, we can't find that version, the long version. So you're just gonna have to take our word for it.
All right. All right, Redman. Listen, man, totally appreciate your time, man. Thank you so much for closing this thing out, man. Let y'all know. Oh, social media one more time, man, and any upcoming shows and things like that. I want to give you time to give you a shout out.
Absolutely. Like I said, you can find me on the IG Redman Gilla RedmanGilla. On the Twitter, I'm at the real Redman. Shout out to my team, Gilla House Records, Riverton Entertainment, my big brother Ellis, James Ellis, for making this happen. He's always watching over me. Uh, UEP, like I said, follow us, see the work that we're doing as far as the cannabis industry. Tap into my store with my boy Tariq, www.richmondhoodcompany.com. And that's about it, bro. And also, like, we're doing a lot of work in my city, Newark, New Jersey as well. Shout out to my councilman at large, Do It All, Do Pray. You can follow us on 211 Community Impact, see the nonprofit work that we're doing out there. And yeah, man, we just got so much that we're growing. Hopefully in 2025, you see more of it. Like I said, just follow me on the channel and get a whiff of what we cooking.
All right, no doubt, man. Listen, Muddy Waters 2, y'all go make sure y'all check that out. Muddy Waters 2 is out now.
Absolutely.
For sure, man. That was Redman on Surreal Talk Radio. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Y'all follow us on social media. Check us out on YouTube, Calico Surrealist. If you enjoyed the show and you want to support, contact WPRK at Rollins College. Thank y'all so much, man. We out of here. Hey, Red, once again, man, thank you again, bro.
No, what? Anytime, bro. Like anytime you need me to tap in, I'm here, bro. You already know you got the connection, my brother. I appreciate you even allowing me to be a part of your platform, man, and you tuning in and representing real hip hop because we need guys like you, bro.
Right back at you, man. Appreciate you.